It seems a lot of you guys thought that I'd leave you to the SICI challenge on your own. Some of you have left a message saying, Quads, this is a great idea, but I don't know how to do a split S. I don't know how to do a power loop combo out of a split S. I don't know where to start. What am I going to do? Thankfully, I've already got that covered, because in this video, I'm going to go through one pack of showing you how to do a really simple and straightforward split S that you should be able to repeat over and over again until you get confident with it. And then on the second pack, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the combo, and that will teach you hopefully how to do that in a relatively easy way. Without further ado, let's get to Quads with his drone and let's get this done. Some of you newer guys have asked how we do a split S and how we do the combo. Some of you guys have never tried it and you don't know what the stick combination is to do it. So let's make this as inclusive as we possibly can. Now, my best advice to you when doing a split S is to imagine the height of where you're going to dive through is the floor, essentially, and you're going to dive under the floor. So what a lot of people will do when they try the first split S is they'll come around like this, and then they'll be on the floor, and then they'll try and get up, and then they'll go down and they'll go under, and a lot of the times they'll crash out. My advice to first timers when trying to do a split S is this: stay level with the top of the tree, and then as you get there you're going to roll over, drop your throttle, and then as you twist and are facing back the right way, you increase throttle and have your quad pointed forwards. So again, we'll try that again based on how I've explained it to you guys rather than the way that I would do it. So line up, just take a long run up, line up with the top. You're going to use your roll stick to roll upside down and drop your throttle, and then you're going to increase your throttle as your quad is sort of pointed forwards like this, and that will bring you underneath the object or the tree. And then it's just a case of using your throttle control to make sure you stay low enough and don't go too high or too low, so that you clear it on both sides. And we'll go back and we'll do that again. So your roll stick, if you're mode 2 like me, would be your right stick, and my yaw stick is my left stick. So again, we lined up with the top of the tree, and we're going to roll to the left as we go over until we're upside down, and then we're just going to increase the throttle to pull us through, and away we go. Now, I've just been told that there's somebody at the corner where the tree is, so I'm going to avoid that for a second, and what we'll do is we'll just have a little fly around here a second. I think what I'm probably going to do is cut this video at this stage until that person's moved away, and once that person's moved away we'll probably switch batteries. But just in case we don't, I'm going to keep talking, because what we're going to do now is we're going to do the combo. I appreciate this is only a 3-inch drone. I am using the Deepspace SICI 3 and it is sub 249 grams, and I've got a spotter. However, it can be incredibly intimidating when somebody's flying it, so even though legally we can do, we don't want to upset or harass anybody. So that person is now over there to our left, look. We are now just flying around, and this is a good little exercise for you guys that might struggle with your throttle control. So rather than trying to get as low as you can and controlling your throttle, do it in there. Do it 2 or 3 mistakes high, and this is how I always start a new trick. So do it 2 or 3 mistakes high like this, and then just try and stay at exactly the same altitude whilst flying around. Use really small stick inputs and just pull yourself around wherever you're going. Now I'm on 3.60 volts. I'm going to drop in between these 2 trees. The person is there on our left. We've probably got time to do this trick once on this battery, and this time we're going to do the combo. That person is still there. So line up with the tree, roll with the right stick, pull yourself through, but then what you're going to do is you're instantly going to go straight up in the air, full throttle. Now I've got that adjusted it wrong. And that's proof that no matter how experienced you are, mistakes still happen. I'm going to come back, change the battery, and we'll go again. Replay part 1 of this video as many times as you need until you've got your split S done and you're confident that you can do it over and over again. And what we're going to do with the combo is we're going to do it in the same way. So again, I'll show you first of all how I would normally do it. So I would normally come along quite low, I would punch up just enough to go over the tree, down, up and over. And I didn't quite do the full power loop back under the tree, but that's how I would do it. Now we're going to do it in the same way that I've taught you to do the split S, and that is line up with the top of the tree. We're going to roll with the right stick until we're upside down, then we're going to pull ourselves through, and with that extra momentum, that was probably too much power. Now there is a guy here, we've probably got time to just do it once more. So again, we are going to go up, over and round. So level with the top of the trees, roll over, pull yourselves under, and we're at the wrong angle, but it's okay, because what we're going to do is we can do it this way, and then we can drop ourselves back, and then we can do a split S from this side. And that is how you do the combo. The most important thing when you're doing it is to try and keep things as calm and relaxed as possible. So stay nice and high, go up, over and roll, pull yourself through with your throttle, and then it's back up and over. And again, I should be okay here. And that's how you do it. Practice that over and over and over again. And like I said earlier, use a pack. So use a pack to do a split S, use a pack to do the combo, or if you just need to practice your power loops, then just use a pack to practice your power loops, and then put them all together, add the combo, and then you'll be ready to use my rates, which may not suit everybody, and I won't hold it against you if you can't. It's just an added level of the challenge. So we're on 3.6, and we'll do just one more split S, nice and tight to the tree, and then we'll come back and land, and I'll see you for the outro in a second. Okay everybody, well, I hope that explainer video showing you how to do these tricks and talking you through what you do with the stick, and we've got the stick cam on the screen as well. We've got it a bit larger than normal because what that will do is helps you sort of see how to do it a little bit easier. And if you've got any questions, as always, obviously leave them in the comments down below, but I really do hope that will help you all now to understand how you're going to do it. And as a special treat for all your efforts and attempts at this, and no doubt there'll be some crashes and some stresses along the way, I'm going to do something for you right now, and I'm going to take my glasses and my mask off just for you guys.